Way up north to Alaska. Way up north to Alaska. North to Alaska. Go north for Russia's home. North to Alaska. Go north for Russia's home.
It's a beautiful morning here in Skagway. About 44 degrees, 6:30. Sun's just coming up over the mountains. But it has been daylight for about 2 hours. I'm getting kind of a late start. Got a 10 mile hike today, tackling AB Mountain. Stands for Arctic Brotherhood, because you can't join the Arctic Brotherhood without climbing it. So we're gonna tackle it today.
Big Sam left Seattle in the year of 92. With George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River.
Alright, finally starting the trail. I actually walked to the trailhead from town, so a little extra in the day. But already shedded a layer. Starting to warm up nicely. Now it's a good little hike.
River and found the Bonanza Gold below that old white mountain. Just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains to the valleys far below.
I'm hoping that means it's mile 3. That means I've walked 3 miles. Only got 2 or so left. But pretty good hike so far. A little out of breath, but nothing I can't handle.
He talked to his team of huskies as he mushed on through the snow.
I think we're getting close to tree line. Little opening here. We're kind of near the tops of those trees. Still some trees to go, but we're getting there. Almost 4 miles in.
Northern lights are running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 1901. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's home. Way up north, way up north.
This is shaping up to be a pretty gnarly climb. I kind of underestimated it a bit, and yeah, so I think we're almost halfway there. Hopefully on the other side of halfway, but we'll keep trucking along. You know, there's always times on a hike and in life when you kind of want to turn around. You're kind of sick of it. Things aren't going your way. You can't find the trail, and you just want to turn around. But you got 2 decisions. You can either give up, turn around, and realize you came all that way for nothing, or you can persevere, be relentless, keep going, and have something to show for it. So, 2 choices, make yours. Well, I'm afraid I may have to turn back. No sign of a trail, and I've been kind of wandering around for the last 20 minutes or so. I still kind of got a bearing of where I'm at, so I don't really have the supplies needed to stay the night if necessary. And you got to be smart about things too. You can't just go about things blindly. Things aren't working, you can't just bash your head against the wall until they do. And that's something that you got to figure out for yourself, whether in life or in hiking. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And this is as high as I've gotten. I think it's right around 3,300 feet. Pretty much all vert, straight. Pretty gnarly little climb. There's a Taya Inlet. And then we're overlooking, of course, Skagway, Alaska. So, didn't get to join the Arctic Brotherhood today, but perhaps soon. I'll be back. I will be back. Alright, good news, I found the trail going that way. I think this is where I got separated from. It kind of looks like it goes up that a little ways. I just came from there, a lot of underbrush, no real trail blazing it up. Boy, am I happy to see this thing. And that view not too shabby. Alright, let's get down off this fucking mountain. Shit. And just for the record, you don't really put these up once you get above tree line, so route finding was not as easy as you may think. So I'm back in the forest. Pretty easy to read trail from here on out, but past 4 different people, all of them have made it to the top before, and probably going to the top today. Bad timing on my part, I guess. I guess the question is, does that piss me off? It does, yeah, it really does. It makes me feel inferior, but live to hike another day, I suppose. It's actually gotten to be pretty warm. Sun's at its peak almost, and I'd say it's probably about 70 degrees right now. So Alaska is not always cold. Misconception. Well, I guess it depends on where you're at. Actually, no, it doesn't.
North to Alaska, I go north, the rush is on. North to Alaska, I go north, the rush is on.
Am I disappointed? Yeah, I kind of am. Last two big climbs I attempted didn't go so well. Red Cloud out in Colorado, 160 feet below the summit. Couldn't finish due to altitude sickness, and that's a 14er, so altitude is nothing to play with. And then today, can't find the trail. Sort of frustrating, but I think I'm making the right calls. Better to err on the side of safety than anything else. I think that's what's kept me alive, and then also kept me healthy and able to get back out there each and every time, whether it be hiking, snowboarding. So you take some risks, but you can't risk everything. And we'll live to hike another day.